what's up guys? My desk is an absolute nightmare right now, so don't mind that, but we don't have a traditional Thursday video this week. It has been raining like crazy all week. The streets are literally flooded, so I got no chance to work on it, but luckily enough, I am having some trouble deciding on a few things with the Z, and so I figured I'd take this week to ask some questions, get some feedback, and see what you guys thought, because ultimately, like, I'm going to go with what I want the most, but I'm one of those people that I like to hear what other people have to say and the reasonings behind it, and it can sway my decision towards something if I'm undecided. So first of all, I grew up in the era of the Fast and the Furious, and so my taste in cars is very heavily swayed by them, and while it's not quite as extreme as the like huge spoiler and underglow and the big vinyl on the sides, I still like ground effects and body kits and spoilers and stuff, so I'm putting a wing on this car. Now, I can't decide which one, so first up, I am putting a wide body on this car, and so first up is the Rocket Bunny spoiler, the traditional duck lip. Now, while I'm not necessarily putting a Rocket Bunny kit on it, that spoiler always looks really good with wide bodies. And next up is the traditional APR carbon. It was on the green Eclipse in the Fast and the Furious, just adjustable. It's classic, it looks great, I love it, but it's really expensive. Then third is something that I never thought I would ever like on a car until I saw one on a Z. And that's a chassis mounted one, and that's this one. I really don't like these spoilers, except on a Z. I love the way they look on a Z, but the downside to it is I need to be able to fit spare tires and stuff in the trunk, and it may make it a little hard to get to the trunk. But that's the first one. You guys let me know what you think. Second up is a steering wheel. I'm still looking for a steering wheel. I haven't really decided on one. I know I want a round one. I want something that's either suede or leather, very neutral color. Like black with like maybe some accented stitching or something like that, but I haven't decided on a company, on color, anything like that. So let me know if you guys have a favorite steering wheel, if you have something that works for you, if you have something that you just like the look of. Let me know. I will check them all out. That is something I am going to look at and decide on, and the reason why I am asking you guys in the first place. So the third thing I need help with is the interior as a whole. This is going to be a drift car. It's going to be a very purpose-built car. It's not going to be a daily driver. I am going to drive it, but it's not going to be something that I'm taking to work. It's not going to be something I'm taking all around town every day. But I can't decide what I want to do with the interior. Now, do I keep it full interior, leave everything in it, and just kind of like adjust what I need to adjust to make things work? Or do I kind of do like what IamDylin did, which, if you're not familiar with him, in his S13, he has kind of like a half interior, like the driver's there, the center console's all still there, the dash is there, but the back is stripped. It's painted, it's got the roll cage in it, and he has room for stuff in it. Then the third option is just full race car, which I'm a personal fan of, but like I said, I'm going to be driving this. I don't have a trailer, I don't have a truck, so I'm going to be taking this from my place to different drift events out in Pittsburgh, out past Pittsburgh, in Ohio, New Jersey, whatever, and so it still needs to be comfortable. It's still going to be annoying if it's like just stripped down and I got no amenities, so I want to keep a couple nice things. I want to leave a radio, I want to leave like AC, which will obviously be shut off on the track, but I want to leave AC, I want to be able to use my windows, because I'm going to be driving it. Now, while we're still on the topic of interiors, the seats. I am dead set on bride seats. I love bride seats. I love the way they look. I love the way they hold you in there. So I'm dead set on bride seats. However, I can't decide if I want to go with more of the Japanese style and do just the driver's seat, because it would give it that like look of like, oh, you know, it's straight out of Japan, looks great, even though it's left-hand drive. That would also be cheaper, but it's gonna make it asymmetrical. Now, that brings me into, you know, both seats. It would obviously be symmetrical and look better as just like looking at it really quick and seeing it at like a car show or something like that. It would have more of a symmetrical look and it would hold in the passenger a lot better. Whereas the stock seat would kind of let the passenger fly around, but it would be more comfortable for rides to and from the track. So that's all that I have on my mind, what I'm thinking of, what I needed some advice on, needed some help with. If you guys have any other suggestions for anything else on the Z, I am open to suggestions because, as you can tell in the last video right here, it's very, very early on in the stages, so anything can happen at this point. So whatever you guys think I should do, think would be a better idea, or would help me out in the build along the way, just let me know. And I will take all of them into consideration. And with that being said, make sure you subscribe. Click that little button down below, and week after week, you're going to be able to see which of that advice that I took into consideration, what I liked, what I decided upon with you guys' help. Eventually, you will be able to see the end build and finally get to see me take it out to the track. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you answer all the polls. Comment down below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you think I should do. And share it with your friends because, you know, I like your friends too. I want to hear what they have to say. Not that your opinion isn't important to me, but I want to hear everybody's opinion. I want to hear what everybody has to say because I want to make this car so cool, so awesome, and just drive really, really well. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you tune in Saturday because the video will be late, I will tell you that now, but it's going to be a very big video. It's a very big moment in our lives, so something that I have talked about on the channel already, but it's finally happening, and so I think you guys are going to want to tune into that. We got some plans coming up with Tim, my friend Tim. His channel will be linked right here. If it ever stops raining, we got some cool stuff to do. If it doesn't stop raining, we got some cool stuff to do. So you'll be seeing a lot of him. Make sure you check him out because we are going to be hanging out a lot. We got some videos that we've talked about that we're going to try to do. And I think that's all. So as always, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you later.
Strikes by